I'm Naveedul Fateh and I'm a first year PhD student, or a DPhil student as they like to call it here, at the University of Oxford. I'm officially reading for a DPhil in musculoskeletal sciences. So that's a field that essentially combines IT and healthcare, or more specifically, how IT is used to enable healthcare. I have to say, studying at Oxford is quite a unique experience. It's like the whole city is a university, basically. And I find the whole environment just so conducive to pursuit of knowledge. I started wearing hijab when I transitioned from primary to secondary school. And I have to clarify something here. I cannot pretend to understand completely the reasons for why I put a scarf on my head when I was 12. But only when I was in college, I completely understood why I was doing it. And that's when I sort of started doing my own research. I started reading around a lot of its benefits and truly understood the essence of parda, or doing hijab. At this stage, I understand the importance of that decision, actually, because if I think about it, that is a really habit-forming age. If you turn to any newspaper or a news channel, you're bound to come across some articles which sort of portray this opinion of women as oppressed, especially if they're wearing a hijab, and that they don't make as much of an effort to integrate into the society, and they don't really have that much of their own character to bring out. I would like to completely disagree with that statement, actually. I mean, there is a lot I personally get involved in the community. I'm part of a women's auxiliary organization called Lajna Imaila, which is run completely by ladies, and it encourages us to integrate with the society on every level. You know, talking to people after they've heard keynote addresses and how their perception of Islam has changed once they've actually listened to what real Islam is about, rather than what they get from the newspaper or the media. I also occasionally write for a magazine called Maryam, which is really empowering to be able to write for such a big audience. I mean, the last article I wrote on it was about Islam in China, and I learned so much from just writing that. I make sure that I'm making my utmost effort to integrate with the society, the society that I live in, with the people around me. I speak their language. I go out and eat and talk to them. My hijab has never stopped me from doing anything I've ever wanted to do. I mean, I don't even think about it as something that could potentially get in the way of what I might want to do. There are so many other things to think about in life. Like, I want to think about my education, my work, my social work, going out with my family, friends, my husband, going on holidays, cycling, horse riding. I mean, I do have to make sure my hijab is properly tucked in when I'm cycling so it doesn't fly off. And it's really nice because that means at the end of the day, we can both, just walk around the city a bit and sketching the buildings if I have time, to be honest. By covering myself, I hope I'm judged for who I am as a person and not what I look like. The crux of the matter is to understand the spirit and the sanctity of the hijab. It is so much more than just a piece of cloth. It is a mark of who I am and what I stand for.